And
How long have you been doing WBE?
I've been doing WB since, I would say I started for real like in November
November.
2021.
And then
So,
how long were you working on it for Pretend?
for Pretend, so I guess we can already get into a little bit of the story how I came up with the idea of building the WB. Because it's kind of I never planned it. It was never something that was like, you know what, I will build a community. I didn't even
Yeah.
know that there was a possibility to build a community. This could be even a business. So I quit my job in 2021, so last year, around the summer, the beginning of the summer. So it was beginning of June, and I had this idea that I wanted to focus 100% in my project because since ever that I want to be an entrepreneur. You know, when you have these kids that they tell you since I was 8 or something, and you want to be a doctor or something like this.
Yeah.
I felt that I never had any passion for that, for anything. It's like I wanted to be, I don't know, something. I was like a football player or something. You know, this kind
Yeah.
of utopic dreams. And then but now if I think about it, if I go back to one of my early memories, it was like me and my friends making these kind of bookmarks and selling to our like colleagues. We were like, I don't
Your
know,
friends.
friends, but we were in first grade
they're
or
kids.
second grade or something. We were kids.
I wish kids would call each other colleague. That'd be so cute. It's like 5-year-olds like, yeah, my colleague Sarah was pulling my hair today. She's a meanie.
Maybe that's
Brought it
this
to
fancy,
management.
maybe those fancy schools were like
This is how private school is.
yeah,
right?
private schools were like super rich. Yeah, so I remember like selling this at some point. The teachers told us that we couldn't make money out of this, but I remember like actually selling, and the kids would give their lunch money or something. And so,
Yeah.
by the way, bullies, you don't need to threaten people. You can just sell them bookmarks.
We used to make like origami ninja stars and sell those. It's like
Yeah?
2 sheets of paper. You turn them into a ninja star. You can really like
Wow,
do some damage with that. So
I would
kids love
love
them.
you
$1
need
each.
to teach me.
Steal
I'll
the
do that.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I still remember, but I'm sure I could find a tutorial. I used to make ninja stars, uh, little like paper balloons and cranes and stuff.
Yeah, and sell it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, the ninja stars especially, kids would pay like $1 for them.
That's so interesting. We
Yeah.
literally started our business with a piece of paper. You know, when
Yeah,
there's like
that's
you
all
just
you
need a
need.
piece of paper, and that's what we needed.
Just need
Yeah.
paper and then how to fold it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Yeah, so
I mean, you had to you had bigger dreams because bigger body. You had the opportunity to be a footballer. Me, I was little from the get-go, so I was always entrepreneur.
Well, I mean a soccer player, not like I don't know if
Yeah.
you're thinking about the American football.
I feel like soccer players are still
Yeah.
like, they're big and athletic and they can.
Yeah, well, you also have
But not
small ones.
Messi,
You have Messi, yeah. But the problem was not my
Athleticism.
my athleticism or my stature was like I was just never good at it.
Yeah.
I know I always played football.
I think your problem was the athleticism then, right?
Yeah, I guess yes, the athleticism, but I was good at other sports, but never like soccer. Well, I was not extremely bad, but yeah.
So why did
Soon
you?
I could see that I
Why did you
would
quit your
never.
job in 2021?
So 2021, yeah. So I was like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to focus.
What were you doing before?
So before I was a software developer,
Okay.
I worked at the Trivago Hotel Trivago. You know this company?
Yeah.
And then it was funny because then I left Trivago. I went to work in another kind of travel industry startup, very small, 15 people only. It was super fun, a completely different situation there because we were just 15 and you can really feel your impact. And then COVID hit, and then this company was bought by Trivago. So then I was back at Trivago. And then, Curly and I wanted to go back to Portugal and think, okay, this is the best opportunity now because COVID is hitting and everything is so messed up. Everyone is working from home anyways. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to work at Trivago anymore. It's my opportunity to quit my job. And then in Germany, it's great because if you quit your job, you get unemployment money as well. So you just get blocked for 3 months, but then they pay you. So I was like, okay, I'm basically being paid to do my own stuff. So yeah, it was definitely a great timing to do that. And I started by working. I started. Bless you.
Thank you.
I started by working on another project, and at the same time, I started this podcast, the Wanna Be Entrepreneur, as a way like I love podcasting, and I just wanted to vent, a way to kind of speak about my journey, and then people liked it, and I continued, and then I created a way to somehow make money, which was sponsorships, not sponsorships, sorry, memberships.
So it's
So
podcast first, then community.
exactly. So then I at first I was like, okay, you can just support me like Patreon, but then I wanted to give something in return, so I started adding people into the Slack channel.
Right.
And then I started also adding the people I interviewed to the Slack channel. But I had no idea this would turn out to be a community. I thought that normally these Slack channels, like no one uses it. But then people just like chatting a lot with each other, and they had a lot of fun, and they were sharing their projects. And then around November, that's when I realized, wait, maybe this is the product,
Yeah.
not the podcast. This is not just a supplement of the podcast. This should be its own entity. And that's how I started.